What day is it?
I almost said Tuesday because I said Monday last video, but it's definitely Monday today.
Monday.
Monday. I got up late this morning because my stomach was super upset with me last night. Because I haven't been eating well both yesterday and today, come to think about it.
Neither of us have really. We haven't been grocery shopping in a while. We went yesterday.
Food prepping either.
Yeah, food prep. That's a really important thing to do because we're both on the go so much. We have to pack our lunches for everything. And if we don't do meal prep, we end up taking like crackers and fruit snacks.
I took blueberries and crackers, but literally cereal, blueberries, and crackers today for food until we had dinner, which was pizza.
And corn. And some salad.
I had pizza. So yeah, other than that, today was pretty good. Got up, ate breakfast, threw myself together, and kissed you goodbye and went out the door.
What he left out is the fact that it took me an hour to get out of bed. Alarms going off for an hour.
I mean, we kind of went to bed late.
We've been going to bed late every day this past week, mostly because of VBS, but...
Now we're just kind of in the habit of...
Yeah, and it's not a good habit to be in, and we're trying to break it, but it's just hard. Because we hang out with people a lot, and so we're not home a lot of the time.
And then we get home, and it's like, well, now we want to do stuff.
Or now there's things that I forgot to do earlier, or didn't have time to do earlier, and it's bedtime, but I have to do all these things. So... we need to work on going to bed earlier and eating better. And that'll give us more energy.
Yeah.
Hopefully. That's the way it works, I think.
But yeah, so I went to work. I got there and I did my usual routine. I parked at work and I sat there for about 10 minutes. I read through my Bible, I prayed a little bit, and then I went into the shop. I've been trying to do that habit lately so that I actually, no matter what happens in the morning, if I get up late or something like that, if I leave by 9 o'clock, I have at least a little bit of time to sit down and be with Jesus before the craziness ensues. So I did that. I went inside. I started to open up. My bosses came in behind me, and then the day started. We had a little powwow meeting at the beginning talking about how they want to do meetings with just the three of us talking about operations. What the backstory to that is there was a very long, 2 frustrating conversations on Saturday about margins and how they work. And after
Everybody had different definitions of the word margin.
And we were all super tired after the end of a long week for all of us, and so we were literally just sitting there getting frustrated with each other, and so we just walked away because it was the end of a really long week. This morning we talked about how that was a really good conversation, even though we were all frustrated, and we need to have bi-weekly just Phil, Kyle, and me meetings about how to make operations in the store more efficient, which is directly related to my title that I mentioned in another video that maybe we didn't post.
I don't know yet.
Manager of in-store operations.
Yeah.
So the meetings will be good. It's basically just making sure that Phil, Kyle, and I are on the same page with where we want to go and what we want to do in store, and B, to make sure that everyone's trained on the POS stuff at the same time. POS standing for point of sale. Sometimes other things. Ask your parents.
What?
Phil's loving definition for what POS stands for.
Oh!
There you go. Ask your parents.
Or your husband.
So yeah, there's that. That was really cool. I didn't feel like I got a lot done today because I was kind of scattered in what things got done. I finished bits and pieces here and there. Taylor came to hang out for a while, and so I chatted with him. I played around with some tea stuff, and then we had our actual outside staff meeting, so all of the people who work on a semi-regular basis to sit down and talk with us. We did that, and then I spent 2 hours after work doing inventory for 3 different vendors, so that we can start being more accurate on inventory. And then there was snack food in there somewhere.
So my day was kind of a normal day. I was expecting to go climbing this morning, but since I went on Saturday and Sunday, I woke up and my body was just tired. I wasn't sore, but I was just exhausted. And so I didn't end up going climbing. I laid on the couch all morning. I had 2 bagels for breakfast and some coffee, which is back to the not eating well thing. And then I was lazy for a little bit longer, and then I went to work. And work, when I got there, had already been really hectic, and so it just stayed hectic pretty much. It's the end of the summer, and kids don't want to go back to school, but they're going to have to go back to school, and so they're trying to resist going back to school, so they all go crazy. And so it was an interesting day. But one of the kids that is usually the most trouble, I had a really nice time with in the art room, in my classroom. They just sat and we had a nice conversation, and then afterwards I said, "Thank you for coming into my classroom," and they said, "You're welcome, thank you for having me," which is like the most civil conversation I've ever had with this kid, so that was really cool. Yeah, after work, I closed today, so I left at 6:30. The last kid left at 6:24, so I actually got to leave at 6:24, because that's how it works. But after that, we went up to Taylor and Lydia's and just ate pizza and hung out and watched Wallace and Gromit, and then Markiplier Try Not to Laugh videos.
It was a good evening.
Then we came home.
I wanted the relaxing time. It felt nice.
It was nice.
I was supposed to get up there to get a haircut, but inventory took longer than I hoped.
Taylor's mom cuts Sean's hair. She does a good job. You can't tell right now, but she does. Yeah. Today was much less busy than yesterday was. We didn't do as much because the majority of our day was work instead of thing after thing after thing after thing after thing. So it's a shorter one.
Yeah. What do we hope to do tomorrow?
What do we hope to do tomorrow?
We're not going to say yes to any invitations, right? Don't invite us anywhere.
We haven't been home in 3 years. Abby's coming home. Home. She lives in England.
No, she lives here.
No, she lives in England.
No, she lives here. She doesn't know yet.
No, she lives in England. And her stepdad was in the Royal Air Force, I think.
RAF, yep.
That one. And he was working in Texas, and so they moved here. But she's been living in England mostly, but I met her when she was here, and now her stepdad is going back to England, which means her whole family is going back to England, and her frequent travel to America is coming to an end. So she comes back starting tomorrow, I guess, for like a week and a half or 2 weeks to help her family like pack up and stuff. And that's the last time I'm ever gonna see her again. I'll never see her again. I'm just kidding. I probably will, but it'll just be a long time instead of a couple months. So, boo. But I'll get to hang out with her while she's here, so that's nice.
There's that. I'm going to try to go climbing after work tomorrow.
Okay.
And then we gotta at least food prep. I would like to tidy the living room. Because again, you can't see it. It's less crazy than it was last night.
So our tripod last night was a big box with stuff on top of it with our phone on top of it. And so now that that is gone and we're more creative using a smaller box with less things on top of it.
You're just lucky I didn't throw it in the trash this morning.
That, yeah, is a box that's been sitting on that stool for like a month and a half. It works.
So anyways, that's the prediction for tomorrow. I guess we'll find out when we do the video tomorrow.
See you on Tuesday.
Except you won't post this till Wednesday. Wait.
See see you on Tuesday, because we'll be talking about Tuesday. Yeah. Luna got scared.